Hi everyone, how you doing tonight? I am interviewing Mr. Dutchy Dutch. So I am, hey novice. So I'm waiting for him to come in. And we were with him last week. He was on a panel with, hey Jay Santiago, with the Canadian Drone Hub. And we started talking a little bit about what was going on YouTube and all those different things. And so he's a gaming channel. And so these things can affect him a little bit more than they may affect our channels. So that's what we were going to do tonight. But we'll go ahead and just go. I'm waiting for him because it's really different for him. So I'll go ahead and talk with everyone else. Wow, we are waiting for him. Yeah. Okay. Rojo, how you doing, darling? I'm so happy to see you here. Yeah, I'm looking. I think there's something wrong with my YouTube thing again. Hold on, let me see if I can check it. Oh, I just opened a soda and Kevin's making me a cup of coffee. So it just shows you, that's weird. It's going to be one of those nights, huh? So Rojo, how you doing tonight? Jay Santiago, novice quads. You were the first tier novice. Yeah. Hey, William, how you doing? I'm so happy to see you. I know. I think I might not be able to do pickle. I don't want YouTube to say I'm trying to get kids to come in. So, yeah. It was fun, but I don't know. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Just waiting. Swift Fox, how are you doing? Yeah, I think Kim's going to come on in a little bit with me while I'm doing the interview. I have to wait and see. Maybe Roger. I sent Roger a link, and we're sending it to Mr. Dutchy Dutch. But I went on to Novice Quads. I was having so much fun, I forgot to send a link. So now I have to wait because I was not a good girl, evidently. But I know my fingers are just wanting to go and bring pickle on. It's so hard not to. So good. So tomorrow, William. Hey, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, did you get the link? Roger said he sent you the link. If not, I'm going to put my email in here. Oh, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, let's see. Before you today. Did I? Oh, no, that's wrong. There you go, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. If you send me something, oh, might have to go to sleep early tonight. Destination. No, William, no. Is that so you can get up and get your Mavic Mini? Oh my God. You're going to sleep so you don't get anxious about it, yeah? Okay, let me go into my mail. Oh, Mr. Dutchy Dutch is so exciting. We're going to have such a great show with you on here. Let me see. Oh, that's Nova's Quad. Okay. So, yes, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, I'm looking so forward to having you. So, hey, Roger, did you, hold on. Roger's not in here, so I'm hoping he's already sent that link. Michael Banny. Has Jen flown that Mavic Mini yet? Okay, let me go. Oh, there it is. You know, I really worry because I am not telling. What? You have to tell me. I have to know. If not, Pickle may come and see you. Nobody wants that. Oh, it flew away. What? What? Hey, Roger, did you send Mr. Dutchy Dutch the link? Oh, yeah. If it flew away, I mean, yeah, we'd all be crying with you. Because that'd be so sad. 2 times. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So it's coming from Roger 60 Martin. So I'm on my phone data right now. There is some bad issues where I am. No one has no power. So actually you can still come on with your phone if you can, but if it's your phone data, that may not be a great deal. So do you want to put it on a different day, or do you think you're going to be okay in a little bit, Mr. Dutchy Dutch? Whatever works for you. This coffee is delicious. We'll just take a minute. We'll see some issues. I'm on my phone data. Oh, that's terrible. Phone data. Hey, AZ Drone, how you doing? We're doing pretty good here. Yeah, I recently doubled my phone data because our North Cal power keeps saying bye-bye. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. I didn't understand what was going on there, so I read a lot about it. I got to tell you, something is just really wrong with all that. Maybe a different day. Let's try next Sunday. Would that work, Mr. Dutchy Dutch? Would that be good? Oh, this coffee is great. This coffee is great. I love it. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Okay, I'm going to go in. Hey, Geek Savannah. Hey, you want to come, Geeks, and spend some time with me? And I'll explain why I'm choosing that in just a minute. Only if you want to. I don't want to force anybody. But I'm sending you a link in case I can get you on with me. Yeah, that's really bad because I'm just singing to myself. I think that's it. So I'm just going to send it out. Oh, it's saying there was an error. Let me try this. Always. Kim, always. Okay. Okay, I can do half an hour for you. I will need 5 setup. Yeah, go ahead and set up because I do want to talk to you about this YouTube stuff. So guys, if this is going to be really boring for you, I understand, but I do want to talk about it because there's some things I'm just not understanding. And Geek Savannah was talking to me on those guys tonight, but we had a really big crowd. It was really pretty cool. And so I wasn't able to hear everything he was saying because we had a lot of interesting things we were covering. So fur ball, there's my fur ball. Hey, fur ball. Fur ball. So Geek's coming in for a half hour so I can talk to him. Good. I was going to bring you on with Mr. Dutchy Dutch, but I was going to ask you to come, Geek Savannah, to come towards the end. So now I get you in the beginning, and that's good too. Okay, I got to brush you, Doug, because this is ridiculous. You have way too much hair coming out. So let's see. Smack that like for Val. Thank you, Swift Fox. You're so sweet. Yes, Lily, you are sweet and cute too. Ow! What is that you had on you? That was a sticker bush. I got it.
Hey, Swift Fox, how you doing?
So I found out today, I don't know if everyone knows this. you can put your PayPal channel thing, because most of us are content creators, right on your channel art. So even if you're not monetized in the way that, oh, that little sticky thing fell on your tail. Let me get it. Oh, shoot. No, no, let me get it because it's going to stick you. Hold on. Okay. I had a thorn. So even if you're not monetized, you can put that on your channel art in the beginning and people will know how to do some if you want to PayPal. It's kind of cool. I thought it was cool. So anyway.
Have to show me how.
Yeah, I will show you how. I did it today. Nomad helped me.
Cool. Yeah, so Fox says freezing out.
Okay, like I said, Canadian Drone Hub, Kim, Roger, all winter, all we're going to hear is it's cold and snowing. It's so cold. Oh, thanks, Michael. And then in the summer, it's hot. It's always hot. So look, the Fox be very cold. That's all I'm saying.
Freaking very, very cold.
That's all we're going to hear. Washington County is so warm here. Hey, Washington County. Hey, I got a live stream. Sorry I couldn't catch your second. I was actually food shopping and stuff. 30 there. Wow. Wow. You have a sleeveless shirt on? Oh my God. So I have to ask you, Destination. Are the wine fields, are all the wine, the vineyards, are they all burning? Oh, nice, William. That is really great. Because that would be a shame. Because I haven't even had time to get down there yet.
Hey, Jay Santiago.
Turned out there's still loads of vineyards. Oh, good. Oh, good. Very nice. Yeah, I went back to strict keto, guys, and so I have to cook a lot more. Can't just buy junk and eat it. So Kim's we've been going on Zoom and he's been watching me cook. Oh no, new phone, she's having trouble. Well, I can send her a link. She can come on and talk with us. Click that like button. Thanks, guys. Yeah. There's so much I need to know about everything that's going on. So that Mavic Mini, I thought it'd be popular, but I had no idea how popular. That thing has just, is it just it's just us thinking that, or is it really just that popular? Do phones have chat? Yes. Do iPhones have chat? They do, but not if you're on live, they don't. I got a new phone about a month ago. Lots of muttering and complaining while I tried to get everything loaded. Yeah. So I know William is waiting for his Mavic Mini to come in.
Monday.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Oh, what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was trying to close that, but it can't. Oh, well. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, don't know how to do it. I'm going to get a sick with excitement. Hey, Geek Savannah. Hey, newbie FPV. Okay,
hello.
let me blue you out, Nabby. Hold on. Let me get you blue.
How is my audio?
It's perfect.
Wonderful.
Oh,
hey,
I did the wrong thing. I already got you. I just need to go make you blue. So guys, we only have a few rules in this place. We don't talk religion, politics, you know, no racial stuff, no racial slurs, that kind of thing. Otherwise, we're pretty good. We kind of keep a little less on, the bad language unless it's me. Okay, so unfortunately, guys, I'm going to go and edit this title because I don't want it to be like clickbait. And Mr. Dutchy Dutch couldn't come on today. So he is going to come on next week. So I'm going to take out that part. And, oh, I didn't do it. Oh, shoot. Let me take that. There we go. I'm going to save it. And so if anyone else comes in, I'll say the right thing. Because we found out that it wasn't working today.
Oh,
As good as what we were. Yeah, he has some issues over there.
oh bless
In
him.
the London. So there we go. Very good. Let's see. I will send you a link. So is it working for Mr. Dutchy Dutch now? Hey, Teresa. Hey. I need the link, buddy. So it's Dutchy Dutch. Just change it. So Geek Savannah, let me do this for anything else changes. YouTube changes.
Yes.
You were telling me something before, and I said I didn't want to bring pickle in anymore because kids probably would love the pickle.
Yeah. Well, it's more about it's actually the Federal Trade Commission fined YouTube $170 million, and it was for alleged violations of the children's privacy law. And also what they said is, if you don't clean up your act, Mr. YouTube, we're going to come back and we're going to basically take you apart. You're on a final warning, essentially. So what YouTube are trying to do is push some of that liability onto the creator as well, to say, hey, if you are making content aimed at children, you must notify us either individually on the video or that your channel is that type. Now, the difference it will make is the difference in adverts which will appear, whereas obviously personalized adverts obviously make you a lot more money as a YouTube creator, and generalized adverts do not. The CPM rate is a lot lower.
Let me ask you, Geek Sana. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
When you say personal adverts, is
Yes.
that like us doing reviews and showing people stuff?
No, it's basically the personalized ad system of YouTube. So if you start, for instance, I of course watch a lot of great drone channels. So therefore, when I open a lot of those drone channels, it will be a DJI advert that comes up, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And that's personalized. And what they're basically saying is, to be able to do that, they have to collect my information. So they have to collect data on me, what I'm watching, when I watch it, that type of thing. And to do that to children without their parents' consent is actually a breach of the federal children's privacy law.
Okay, so they can't collect information on children, is what they're saying.
Or they certainly shouldn't be without the explicit consent of the parents, which of course they can't get.
So when you said they would come in and just start taking apart YouTube if it didn't change, if they come and take apart YouTube, that's going to be pretty bad for all of us, is it not?
Yeah, but that now hopefully won't happen, which is why YouTube's reaction was so over the top and so immediate and so really, really draconian. It is to attempt to protect the entire platform. Unfortunately, when YouTube wants to make changes, they can't really use a scalpel and just change what they want to change. They have to use a sledgehammer. And when they're fined by a federal agency, that's that sort of money, and they're warned to change things very, very quickly. Don't get caught with your hand in the cookie jar again. Then they have to take very immediate sweeping action. And I think a lot of the action was really taken to show the FTC what they were doing as well, if that makes sense.
You know what that is, don't you? Because can you hear me? Okay?
Yeah,
you can. Well, what I was going to say, sorry to interrupt you there, it's because what they're saying on the internet also is YouTube, it's obviously 95% of people who ain't got monetized channels. Now, obviously, if they chip away at all those channels, their platform's finished.
Yeah, that's the story that was out, that there was a change of the terms and service which said that basically
Ariel.
YouTube will be able to delete any content that doesn't make it money. That's actually fake news, and YouTube have actually come out and confirmed that clause has always been in the YouTube terms of service. They've always had the right to delete anything they want to delete for any reason. But yeah, they've actually come out themselves, because there was quite a few YouTube videos made stating exactly that actually if it's content that's not making them money, they're just going to delete it at the end of the year. But that, yeah, as you quite rightly say, that would basically end their entire service. They would just be a TV channel, basically.
They're done. They must have packed their bags.
Jimmy Kimmel, Will Smith, and that's about it, really.
Yeah. And you can only watch so much Will Smith before you can't watch anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I was going to say that, yeah.
There's only so much, we can watch before it's just like, okay. I love your movies, but okay. So, so this is what I'm thinking, and this is why I also brought Mr. Dutchy Dutch, because he started talking about stuff that was going on YouTube also, because he has a gaming channel. So I wanted to know how that affects the gamers, because gaming attracts kids.
Yeah. Well,
that's what they're doing.
The gaming environment is the one environment where you really can't get clear answers on. It's a scary part of it, which again is why I think you're seeing a lot of people basically whose video did I watch the other day? One of the larger gaming channels, and he actually said to people, I will be gaming on Twitch for now. I'll be putting up my entertainment videos on YouTube. I'll still be putting a lot of videos up here, a lot of ramble videos, that type of thing. But now he's going to be on, I think it was actually Cinnamon Toast Ken, although he's always been on Twitch like 8 hours a day or something ridiculous. He spends a lot of time on there. But he was saying that he will be, specifically using that to do that. And I assumed when he said that must be in response to the children's side of things, because it must be very difficult for gaming channels.
So I checked out your channel, Ms. Dutchy Dutch, today. I was looking through all the gaming things you have, but I noticed something. You don't talk throughout the games?
So sometimes I don't talk through the game, through the stream, no, because as a gamer, and as gamers do sometimes, we just rather play the game and let people sort of sink into the background and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
If I'm constantly commenting through the game, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers in gaming channels, they're always talking all the time. And people just want to sit there and soak it all in and just, it's like watching TV. You might sit there one Sunday and you just want to laze about and you're saying, why does this guy keep talking all the time? And so I've sort of like mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes I talk, sometimes I don't. So I just let people enjoy it and obviously comment on the keyboard if they want to. I don't like forcing it on people. I give people a choice when they're watching me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
no, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. You can see by my background that I'm also a gamer, although I don't share any of the content because I'm awful at game. I like to game, but I'm not. You wouldn't want to watch me game. But no, I agree with you. And a lot of the channels that I watch don't run commentaries all the time for exactly that reason. So you can actually watch the gameplay along with them, and then you get the Fortnite generation that are just screaming the whole time they're playing, and I can't watch more than.
And those are for children. I think I was listening to one guy, and he had the most terrible accent, and he was trying to be like a Pee Wee Herman, and he just got. And I finally looked at my grandson and said, "I will kill your phone. I will kill your. I cannot listen to this.
Yeah,
I'm going to hurt somebody now."
Yeah,
but it was definitely directed towards kids, whether or not he says it is. It is, because nobody want to watch.
Looking at Dutchy's channel, there's no way children should be watching those videos either.
Yeah.
Half the stuff he plays.
I've put it on over 18 years old only. So
nice.
Only over 18s.
I am gonna start watching you now, though. So you have just got another viewer. I like the games you play.
They were good. I was watching one today, and I was like, oh. That's not like Fortnite. I'm sorry.
I can't stand that game. I hate
Wow.
that game.
4.5 hours of Death Stranding. You're a very brave man. Twice. He did that twice. Wow. That's cool.
So a lot of droners also are gamers. They also do games. And
Yeah.
that surprised me because games make me almost shake. I can't do them, which has made my drone flying also pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Because I get really nervous and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
and you
mistakes.
would be surprised at some of them. I mean, do you know I Am Wedge? Who's on a lot? He's often
Yes, I
posted
love that
with the-
name.
with
I
the
Am Wedge.
beard and everything. He's a very big gamer. I'm a friend of his on Xbox. He's really into his games, as of course is Lawrence from those guys. He's a gamer as well.
Lawrence
Take it
is?
quite he takes it quite seriously.
Oh,
He's a
Lawrence
good
takes
gamer.
a
He's a
lot
good
of stuff
gamer.
serious.
Yeah.
But you love card games. Yeah, Tish, my sister Tish. Yeah, no, I don't like playing anything. I don't like games.
I think the best thing to do, Val, is obviously, as I was saying a few minutes ago, right? When people want to play a game, they want to enjoy a game. The best thing to do is obviously not have your voice on the chat sometimes, and you just enjoy the game. And when you're trying to play a game that you never played before, you end up. It's just human. You make noise. You're like, oh, or you're, oh, you know, you do things like that, don't you? So you don't want people hearing that. You just want to sort of like, you know, what I mean, it's just the way it is, really, isn't it? Because you jump in TV. Because when I'm playing the game and someone's trying to talk to you in my house, I'll turn around to him and say to him, "What? You know, I'm just in my own little world." You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, because I'm gonna say that I look at how people play, and at one point, my grandson, when he was very small, wanted to play that Batman Lego. Oh my God, I thought that was going to kill me. And that's probably the simplest game known to man. But I could not make Batman and Robin work together. I always ended up being the big orange monster somehow. I don't know what the hell was going on with that game. I did not like it. But my grandson got good at it, but he plays all the games now. So I can't use chat on it. Why? Oh, rad girl.
Hello, Kim, by the way. I forgot to say that. Sorry, rude. Rude of me.
Hey, Oliver. Back. Oh, I think I got a cold in my back. Well, it's cold there. Yeah.
Oh, where's Roger then? No, Roger
He's in the
today.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, Roger's in the chat. I sent him a link, but he comes in sometimes and sometimes he doesn't. Hey, Red Dog. So Mr. Dutchy Dutch, tell me how you started with gaming. Was it something that you've been doing for years and years?
I started since the very first day I picked up my first thing was in 1985.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I've literally like been addicted to games since all the way from then. I'm like, God, I'm like 40 years old now. So I've been.
It sounds like we had a similar start in gaming.
Yeah, I just love gaming. I mean, and obviously since then, obviously I got in sort of like into computers, and I wanted to know how to fix them, how they operated, what makes them work. So I then sort of started taking things apart like you normally would, finding out how they tick, and then I basically can strip a computer down and the PS4 down in about half an hour and fix it back together. It's easy. So.
Oh wow.
Whereabouts in the
Drove your
UK?
mom crazy taking stuff apart.
Yeah. So what did you say?
Sean,
Sure.
whereabouts in the UK are you?
I'm in Croydon.
Okay, I'm just a little bit south of you, Surrey, in just outside Deep Cut. Do you know where Deep Cut is?
Yeah, I know it, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oliver is saying he could do that with the 360 Xbox. What mental picture is Destination Chronicles giving you?
Roger's not on camera, so I bet he's
wandering around in.
Yeah. I love you, Roger, but I don't want to see that.
He's walking around. He's walking around in his birthday suit.
Oh God. That's why Kim keeps making those stairs even steeper so Roger can't get up.
Roger's actually hiding his secret that he's got the elves there helping him prepare for Christmas
Yeah.
with his new beard.
Oh, you got a rifle to shoot Roger down.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh. So when did you decide to start YouTube?
I actually got a channel with my own name in. I started it in 2007 or something like, but I didn't use it because I didn't want a channel with my own name.
Right.
I wanted to make a channel in a sort of like a. I needed to think of a name for a channel, and I started playing a lot of PlayStation, and then people started calling me, "You're Dutch," and then I was thinking, "That's a good idea. That's a really good idea." So I started getting onto the internet, looking for software to actually edit what I wanted, like Photoshop and all that stuff. And I started creating, messing around with ideas and names and what to say, and where to make it. And obviously, I came up with obviously my name, and I think, yeah, I like it. And then slowly but surely started improving, and yeah. Then obviously a lot of my friends didn't know how to do certain things on YouTube, and obviously we sort of self-taught each other how to do things, and that's how you pretty much get on in life, where you sort of like teach each other, innit? New skills.
Exactly.
And obviously, yeah, went from there, and obviously I'm quite pleased with where my channel is, to be honest. I didn't think I was going to get this far, to be honest, but I have. But yeah.
Hey, Shot. So tell me something. When you first started YouTube, what did your friends think?
What did I first think?
Yeah, what did they think about you being on YouTube?
Oh, well, when I first got on there, it was like, how long have you been gaming? It's all these kind of questions like, how long have you been gaming? Are you a newbie? And blah, blah, blah. Just silly little questions like that, really. I'm not afraid to go in sort of audience or talk in front of a load of people. I've always been like really open. I treat sort of like a load of people as just in one room. I mean, they don't really bother me. So I pretty much easily got into it. And I like meeting people and talking to new people. So I'm a people's person.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So guys, tonight, Phantom Hodges, hello. Phantom Flight 101, Furballs in the house. Of course, he's up with us. Rigor Mortis, how you doing? Geeks of London, Destination Chronicles, Drone Shots. We have a lot of people. Rat Girl, Michael Banny, a lot of people in the house tonight. We were starting to do an interview with Mr. Dutchy Dutch, but then he didn't think he could come on. So he brought Geeks of London to talk to me about YouTube. And then Mr. Dutchy Dutch came on. So basically, I am talking with both of them about YouTube, how they started, what they're doing. They're both gamers. So, Geeks, Sean, I've never seen you putting games up.
No. I mean, my channel is purely for drones. The gaming is 100% for personal. But yeah, very similar to Dutchy. I've been playing since the early 80s, since my mother brought home an Atari console for me. I think it was Dig'em or something similar. That was one of my first obsessions. And I just became obsessed with every game I played. And then there was the Sega Mega Drive and
Oh yeah, classic.
on and on from there. And it just, I don't find that I get as obsessed about the games these days as I used to, but I think that's just the type of games these days are a little bit more about the experience than necessarily hacking a particular challenge or something. But
So
yeah,
let me ask you
it's a lifelong hobby. I've been gaming longer than I've been droning, that's for certain.
Wow. So do you guys buy virtual clothes for your people? Do you buy outfits?
Yeah. Well, I play one game I do play a relatively a lot is GTA Online, and for that character you level them up, you buy them apartments, businesses, outfits, cars. You take your car to the car shop and upgrade it and respray it.
So the question is,
we have online car shows. We have everything. You'll come onto a gaming server and one of your friends will be in an outfit that's a glitch outfit or something. You'll be like, oh my god, how did you get that? I have to have that outfit.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have the same question. With your real money? With real money?
I've never spent real money on GTA. You can, but I've used money glitches mainly to boost my finances in that particular game. Although I've been playing that game since day one launch, so my character was already fairly wealthy within the game. You can earn money within the game, or you can pay to win.
I just modded it.
Yeah.
Basically, I know how to do that stuff, so I just modded it.
Yeah, I still remember back in the Xbox 360 days of GTA Online, and a modder gave me 3.4 billion, and I've never got my other friends online quicker. A little message went out: everyone get online now. There's a modder here handing out money, and that was a big day for us, Val. For me, getting that much money on GTA was a big day.
I guess. Let me tell you something. My grandson asked me for money, and to buy it through a PlayStation, I thought he was getting a game. Turned out he's buying clothes because they all wanted the same outfit on Fortnite. So I spent, I don't know how much, to get his friends' clothes. And I was like, are you serious? You're going to be naked at school, but your Fortnite guys will look great? What the hell did I just spend my money on?
See, I don't know whether Dutchy will agree with this, but I actually don't see Fortnite as a game.
No.
What is it?
It's marketing. It's spin. It's a trap for children, basically.
I mean, I was listening to a couple of parents, because obviously where I work, obviously I get a lot of parents and mums and dads coming in. Obviously they get annoyed with their children when they're talking, oh, Fortnite. Well, one boy, young little kid, said to me he spent £300. Yeah, that's almost $400 in your money, right? On one little stupid uniform. I was thinking, are you having a laugh? Why?
Shocking.
So what is GTA?
GTA is a kind of a mixture. It's not one thing. I mean, I think Fortnite's just one thing.
Yes.
Yeah, straight down the line. Yeah. GTA, you can have fun. It's comedy.
Yeah, I mean, GTA exactly. So some nights you can play missions with your friends and take it really seriously, and have a lot of fun. Ranking up. And other nights, I've spent 4 or 5 hours on GTA and done nothing.
Yeah.
Literally thrown fireworks at each other on the computer game or something. Or just messed around. It's a very good social platform. If you're into the game, but again, GTA is one of those games that it can get a lot of hate as well, because it has changed the industry.
Yeah, it has.
But I love it.
You got GTA 6 coming out on the PS5.
Oh yes,
can't wait. Oh, I'm buying that.
Someone's drooling. I see Sean drooling.
That and FS Simulator finally coming to the Xbox. That is it. That's when my channel video content will be going, okay, 2-3 videos a week, and then GTA 6 comes out. Sean isn't seen for a month, and then I come back. Like Simulator comes out, Sean isn't seen for a month, then he comes back. So yes, if you see dipped in my content quantity, it's usually because the games come out.
Well, so they have the drone GTA is coming out, right, for drones.
There is a drone in one of the bits of GTA, yes. In one of the segments, yeah. It's not very droney or anything. It's really GTA. There's a lot of satire in GTA. You shouldn't take it that seriously. A lot of it is actually quite humorous, and their drone in there is very funny. You give people electric shocks with it and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Oh my gosh. So let me ask you a question. It's James, right?
Yep.
Is your first name James? So James, where do you see your channel going? Do you see it? Because you have quite a few subscribers. You're over 3,000.
Yeah. I like to think that I can go on as long as I possibly can because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sort of just showing people what the games are like. You might get some people saying, "No, I don't like that game," so I'll jump on that game and say, "This game's quite good." And then obviously, it'd be funny if everyone likes the same thing, but we don't. We all like different things. So obviously, it piques their interest. Oh, I really like this game, and but I pretty much I do it just because I enjoy doing it, really. 'Cause I love my game.
Yeah, because I don't think you can spend 4, 5, 6 hours. I think your last video is 4 hours on something if you didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. I think the longest game I've done was Until Dawn. I think that was 8 hours. I done the whole game in one day.
Oh, jeez.
And obviously I done The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us. It's like real life. I just love that game. If you try and talk to me in that game, you won't get no sense out of me. I'm just in the TV, and I'm really good at I'm really sort of like cautious. So you see me crouching, like I'm in real life, and like I'm really looking around. I like exploring everything in the game. I like getting my money's worth. You know, pretty much.
So Canadian Drone Hub is asking if they can put a link for Kim's computer. Just a quick public service announcement on this. Absolutely. Kim is having to hit his computer to get it to go on and for the fan to work, and it's starting not to respond to his beatings. So he's absolutely going to have to get something new. So guys, even if it's $1, I don't care. It's roger60martin@hotmail.com. You guys know we don't run donations and in those GoFundMe's on my channel. I don't allow it. But this is because Kim and I have a show together, and he really needs to have that computer running. It cannot go away. So this is why we're doing it on this channel too. So please feel free, $1, $2, I don't care what it is. If you can do something, do. And if you can't, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's always been okay. No worries. So you have a link to Freestyle Drone and GTA. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Oliver. So Oliver's is a freestyle drone in GTA. So do you see, both of you, do you see these YouTube rules affecting your channels at all?
No.
No, I mean, and I would agree with Dutchy on his channel. If there are children watching his channel, then their parents need to get more control of what they're watching, frankly, because it would be like having them sat in front of in front of late night cable TV, because those games he's watching are for serious gamers, adults, 100%. There's no way you could say his channel is aimed. Even his cover art, which is beautiful, by the way, is very clearly aimed towards the full-grown adult gamer. It looks really good.
So a lot of YouTube channels I've been watching, some of the guys who always go on and talk about how to get bigger channels, all that, they're trying to bring everyone into this thing that's going on right now, saying how somehow we're in a slippery slope. We're all going to be in this mess pretty soon. Do you buy into that?
I just think it's scaremongering, as they would say. Everyone's just getting all scared and worried. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's inevitable. Yeah, everything is. Change is inevitable. So wherever happens, happens. There's nothing you can do.
Completely agree with that. Yeah, and I think as much as, you know, I might put out a video saying Mavic 3 rumor or something, obviously I want people to click on that. That's exactly what those YouTube help channels are doing as well. You know, is this the end of YouTube? Is Copper going to, you know, wipe out everyone's channels, etc.? They're doing that because they know there's a huge audience who are obviously creators, and they're going to get the clicks.
That's right.
And they are getting him. I think they're getting him hugely. I know that I went on because they had channel update. They were updating their community guidelines. It turned out all they doing was clarifying. They didn't change anything in that. And so I'm sitting here reading this, going, I just rather start cutting my hands or something. I mean, I was reading it dry as toast, and I just think it's an easy way to do things. I mean, guys, just play by the rules. Let's just play by the rules, because that's
common
what we got.
sense. Just common sense.
Yeah. Don't have a channel that is so obviously morally reprehensible, and especially to children, this is not a good thing. This is a bad thing. Don't do it. I think there's real simple ways to say this, but now they have this huge fine that they're going to deal with, you know, and somehow it's going to come back to us. I know it is. Some parts of it, they got to pay that somehow.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, there's going to be. I'm not wishing on no one, but there is going to be a few examples being made on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be some people out there saying, "Oh, I don't give a, you know what? I'm just going to stream anyway." So they're going to get sort of like, as you would say in the US, they're going to get screwed, basically. And that's their fault, really. You know what I mean? So what can you do?
Well, I heard that too when they say we have these rules about droning. I hear a lot of guys going, they can't stop me flying. I'm going to fly. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And a lot of them got very vocal, to the point they were making big channel announcements about it, big crazy stuff. And I'm not really seeing them around right now. But I think that when they put rules out, you can fight against that if you want, but don't be stupid.
I think it's being one-minded people will just, you tell them, oh, I'm not going to do that. Okay, well, it's up to you. You know, and then they get to the end of the tunnel, they think, oh no, I wish I listened to you now. It's too late. So, right. You know what I mean?
I know. I just wish that instead of them clickbaiting it, I know they need views, and so that's why they do it. But just put out the truth. Don't stir it up. You know, we have enough pot stirrers on YouTube. The genuine channels, we don't need doing it. They can find other things to talk about.
Yeah.
Hey JDS, how you doing? It's a new channel I picked up today, and I'm gonna mod you out, darling. There you go. It is not JDS, the other one. This is a different JDS.
Okay, different JDS. Okay.
Hey JDS, I just turned you blue, so you'll be blue next time you say something. The people that change the rule never obey the rules. Just saying. Hey, I'm gonna say if it's I've lost a lot of jobs, had a lot of problems because they don't obey the rules when I feel they're wrong. But I have to really believe they're wrong to not obey those rules. If someone tells me don't speed, well, I don't always obey that, but I try. Because I think basically I don't want people going 100 miles around me. So I try to do the same thing. I think when something comes that you need to fight for, you'll know it. But targeting children, this is not something to say I'm not going to follow those rules.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is something you just need to not target children.
Exactly. And obviously, also the next thing is with some channels, like, bro, not my channel, see, because I like horror and guts and stuff like that, really, as you can see on my channel. A lot of people say, well, that's not fair because a lot of the younger generation are my actual viewers. So that's what they're worrying about that as well, because the minute they put that on 18 only, their channel's going to cut in half. But at the end of the day, what would you rather do? Get your channel cut in half or completely gone, or get fined? So it's one or the other. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, and I got to tell you, my children got these over 18 type video games back in the day when I still had control over what they did and what they didn't do. And I remember looking at them going, yeah, you're not playing this. You're not playing this. And I sent it back to the person. I said, you're not playing this. But I had to police my children. That's my job. Not anyone else's job. That's my job. And I got really, offended when the people got mad at me. Let them play. No, I'm doing my job. Were my kids mad? Oh, yeah, it was a sad day for them. Yeah.
I just saw Sophie responding to something what Red Dog saying on the stream here. Red Dog, I think apparently, is it the FTC? Apparently, they're going after Twitch as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So Twitch is not safe. So and Mixer, and and so on. They're going after them as well.
That's right, exactly.
YouTube's not the only one.
Yeah, I mean, the way Twitch and Mixer run their advertising programs, I think it was YouTube they came after first, because YouTube has an actual industry within it which does target children, and there are huge channels with millions, tens of millions of subscribers, and all it is opening boxes of toys that have been sent to them and that type of thing. And the target of, therefore, obviously the targeted advertising for kids that watch those channels was very, very specific. And it was a huge problem. It is one of those things that I think it's a sledgehammer, because they have to cut it out straight away. But actually, we're us channels which are actually nothing to do with children's content are on the edge of that sledgehammer. And although we'll feel a bit of wind from the sledgehammer hitting, it's not really going to affect us.
That's right.
It's and as exactly as Dutchy says, it's going to be the people that say, you know, F you, beep you, YouTube, I'm going to carry on. They will be made absolute examples of, and they'll just be gone.
Right.
Maybe
I think, go
they'd be
ahead.
their own doing as well. Sorry, Val.
No, you're fine. It's for you to talk. I'm just, go ahead. I'm serious, please.
It'd be their own doing, because at the end of the day, I mean, if they don't comply, if you don't, like anything else, if you don't comply with the rules, then you get burned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. There's some things that just, I don't know. I just think there's so many things YouTube could be fixing also that they're not fixing. I think the channel bashing that goes on, I think the trolling that goes on, I think those things could be handled and worked on a little bit. But those aren't the things they're targeting. But of course, take care of what's happening with children. If they're pedophiles on children's channel, take care of it. I want them to take care of it. Go ahead.
I think the net's closing in. The net is closing in basically. So this is probably the start. So probably now that obviously once they make a few examples, which they will, the net is closing in on those trolls and those younger people who are trolling, just making random channels like they do, which is really sad, by the way. I mean, I don't know who has the time to bloody make a Google account just to go on YouTube and just do that stupid rubbish. So they're literally closing in. So that once they finish off their business with this stuff, they're going to home in on those people, I reckon, next. IP addresses. What people don't seem to understand is if you F12 on your keyboard, right, you can find your IP address buried in there. It is in there. And basically, once you find it, scary enough, they can close down your actual internet.
I'm gonna tell you one of the things I mentioned before that happened. I interviewed Novice Quads. I did this interview, and he got an email straight to his channel. Is what I'm believing how that worked out. Where someone told him to stay on his side of the tracks. He shouldn't be interviewed. He needs to stay because he was a man of color, and that was not okay for him to be on my channel being interviewed. And so we got a hold of YouTube, and he tried to get him to track it down, but they couldn't. They said they couldn't. So I don't know how they're going to track down a bunch of trolls when they can't even track down something that had to come. Oh, hold on. Someone needs a throat punch. Yeah, that's what I think, because I like Novice Quads. He's an FPV flyer. He's a regular drone flyer. He's a great guy, and he's a gamer. That makes him kind of a lot of people like it. So he's 6'4", and you don't want to mess with him. So why anybody would choose that, I just do not know.
That's basically the morality of the situation. Really, I mean, trolls. I mean, at the end of the day, if enough YouTubers got together, which there's loads of YouTubers, and they started saying they're fed up with the trolling, right? YouTube will start listening at some point, and I say, right, well, we got to home in on these trolls and close them down. See, they need something in place that identifies exactly who they are. That's what they need. A system in place. So basically, every time you make up a Google account, there needs to be I don't know, identify exactly where they are. I know it's a bit too much saying this, but exactly who they are.
Mm.
And obviously, once they find out exactly how, if they start doing what they should be doing, they obviously contact the internet provider, and that's them gone.
Mm.
They're banned.
Well, that's what I thought. We have to have kind of verified accounts. Well, first of all, I would never have enough time to do it, but I'm going to tell you something. We think that the children are doing it, and some of them have. They've done it to Roger's channel. That one kid who kept sending me, he could think of more names and more channels than anything I ever saw in my life. But then we have older people doing it, and they should know better.
Oh yeah. There's that saying, you can't beat them, join them. That's what people do. Yeah. So, which is sad and really pathetic. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I can't do it. They know it was me. I'd say something stupid, you know. Like, don't be stupid. Valerie, is that you? Oops.
Today,
It was me.
also, the thing about it is, if you get a troll coming on your stream, the best thing to do is just pretend they're not there. And then what they don't seem to understand, if they've got the brain power in that little head of theirs, they're giving you views. Yeah? So,
Yeah, you know, I just kick him out so fast. I play a game I call Whack-A-Troll. And so I try to see who can be faster. I usually always win because I'm pretty fast at Whack-A-Troll.
What you should try and do next time is, well, hopefully there's not next time, right? When a troll comes into your stream, get everyone to report the person. The reports will stack up. Yeah, and then it'll go to YouTube. They'll flag that channel, and they'll have to investigate it.
So how do you report it?
So
Oh,
basically,
it's right there. Do you hit
Yeah.
report before you whack them out?
yeah, keep reporting them. Tell everyone to report. I mean, in the nicest way possible on your stream. So you know what you need to do, guys, and then just a little word like that, and then they're like, "Oh, okay," their heads up, and then they'll keep doing, report the person.
See, I didn't even think about that because I know Roger told me once, you're clicking them out too fast. I thought, how could it be too fast when you're whacking a troll? And my hands are just flying on the keyboard.
Because they're having way too much fun at the other end, but the brain power is actually not thinking. They're hang on a minute, I can get in trouble.
Mm.
So they start clocking on to me. Oh, I better stop. But they're having far too much being keyboard warriors, as they call them, innit? And and then probably at the other end of the keyboard, it's probably some pathetic person.
Hi, Oliver. Yeah, I guess I'm just always thinking that at some point they'll just stop. And basically they have on a lot of our channels. Used to be a lot more. Now it's, it's only if someone gets a wild hair, they go crazy. Val, have you flown in FPV lately? Oh God, no. I'll just say it out straight. I got bit by a cat and I couldn't use this hand at all. So it kind of put out.
Ouch.
Yeah, it bit me hard. It got all infected. They put me on
dear.
antibiotics that made me super sick. As you can tell, there's still a red spot on it that I'm not sure why it's still there.
Oh,
Because
bless
I
you.
finished my antibiotics well over a week ago. And it doesn't hurt when I press on it, but it's red for some reason. And I just kind of fell into a little bit of depression. And so when that happens, I just want to hide under my covers. I don't want to come out. So Kim's been telling me, come out, Valerie, talk to me. And I'm just like, no, I'm not talking to anyone. So yeah, I'll get better now because I can kind of use my thumb now. I still can't bend it all the way, but it's a little bit better. That cat's a devil cat. Just saying. He's really mean. So it's okay.
Okay, I'm going to head out and leave you guys to chat. It's really nice to meet you, Dutchy.
Yeah,
I'll be watching your channel.
take something in the chat so I can obviously link up with your channel, please.
Yeah, I'm Geeks Farner in there, so I'll put this as me.
Yeah, put something else in there. Yeah, I still have the cat. It's my roommate's cat now, and it's my fault I got bit because I moved it so the dog wouldn't eat it, and so it bit me because it wanted to. It really thought it could take the dog.
The peacekeeper
could not
got bitten.
take my husky wolf dog. It would not have won. So
no, gulp. One gulp.
So I saved it and I got paid back for it. That's all I'm saying. Well, I'm going to play some Velocidrone. Oh, Rigger, nice. Okay, Rigger. Thank you.
See you soon, guys.
Take
No,
care.
we're not
Nice
doing the
meeting you.
11 o'clock show tonight. We're just doing today because we are finding that, mind if I share a link? Go ahead, Two-Stroke me. The problem is when we do the 11 o'clock after a 2-hour show, we're tired and we just can't do a good show. I think it's what we're thinking anyway. Anyway, so Mr. Dutchy Dutch, now they have you to myself. Yay. No, I love Geeksvana. He is very knowledgeable, and that's why I just appreciate him so much and for coming on. But I want to talk to you a little bit more about your channel. So have you thought about going to Twitch or Mixer or any of those?
I'm already on Twitch, but I've never streamed on it. But I don't like Twitch because the reason why I don't like Twitch because from my understanding, after 14 days they delete your content.
What?
So basically, they've got a filtering system. Basically, after a certain period, they delete your videos and then you start again,
Ew,
which is
I wouldn't like
rubbish. Yeah, I don't like it. So basically, just to keep your videos on there, from my understanding with Twitch, you have to keep constantly going on there, and I don't like the platform. I just don't like it. I just can't gel with it. You know what I mean? It's just when you don't like something, you just don't like something. You know what I mean? So I've always liked YouTube.
Yeah, I tried to go on Twitch just to see what was out there. Not that I wanted to Twitch or whatever. And I just couldn't get it. I just thought, no, it's just at some point I'll probably feel sad that I wasn't doing it. But, because if something happens with YouTube, but I just don't get it. So I'm just going to leave it for the other creators to go ahead and do whatever they're doing with it.
It's just alien, isn't it? It's just.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. And now Mixer's coming and they're trying to take a piece of the YouTube pie. And of course, because you have to have competition to grow, but it just seems like, yeah, I don't know.
It's what you're used to. You know, I mean, I know where it's like walking into a house, what you're used to, and someone changes and you're thinking, I don't like this anymore.
Right?
That's a good way of saying it. You know what I mean? So, so walking around, strolling around YouTube, and you know where all the settings are, you know what to do, and you're all clued up with the settings, and then suddenly you go on some other site, and then someone's telling you you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do it, and you're thinking, oh, I don't want to go on this site. No, it's not for me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been seeing. It just they change things too much. I can't do Twitch. I can't do Mixer. I just don't want to do them. I kind of do some Twitter, but not too much of that either. Because I'm just like, oh my God, it's just too much stuff. So I wonder, have you ever thought about just, hey, Droning About Northwest, have you ever thought about just forgetting YouTube and stopping it all?
No.
No?
It's become my part of way of doing things now. So basically, I guess you could say it's like my best friend now, I suppose. So basically, I have a hard day's work. I do a hard day's work. Sometimes you have crap days and whatever, and you just want to disappear into another world and just like, you know what I mean, your own little world, and then forget about the world around you for a few hours.
Right.
You get to meet new people. It makes you, and make new friends, and it's just like that, really. But obviously, before YouTube, before the internet, I think it was 1983. In 1983, I think the internet came online, but it wasn't so popular then. It was AOL and obviously slow and all that internet. Everyone was meeting each other, but now obviously, about probably 100% of the world's on the internet now.
That's how we connect now, yeah.
And the slow amount of people meeting people is like this now. It's like a pinch. So you wouldn't even see people walking up to each other and saying, "Hello, my name's blah 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 blah," because they got used to going online meeting because it's safer. That's the way people see it as,
I think it's kind of true, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You get it kind of because you have a fairly significant community on YouTube. So, so do you have the same people? Do you play against people when you're on your channel, or is it just you playing?
I have my friends I play with, and obviously there's friends obviously want to join, but obviously when people come onto my chat and say to me, as they would say it, slip me your PSN. I don't do that. I don't add random people. I always say, I don't know you enough, just like you normally would say. Like when someone would say, add you on a platform, whatever. I don't know you enough to actually, I have to get to know you, and then suddenly they get sort of aggressive and, you know, and they get sort of like, oh, your channel's rubbish anyway, and blah, blah, blah. And you're thinking, well, where did that come from? And it slowly flips in a split second, doesn't it? So,
Yes.
you know, easily.
Yeah, it does. It can flip rather fast. It's surprising.
And you're thinking, well, where's this come from? Calm down, calm down. You're thinking, you know.
It's almost like they feel you owe them.
Yeah, they
So you have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I won't add random people on my PlayStation or anything like that. I'd have to talk to them like I get to talk to you or talk to Kim or talk to Roger or anyone else. And once you get to know them, you're comfortable, and then obviously, you know, they're going to be stupid on your stream or anything like that. You know, it's fine, really, isn't it? So
I'm not sure what's happening with Kim, but he seems to be doing something that's inappropriate. Don't do it, Kim. I don't know what that was. Look at this. Look at me. No, Kim, it's still inappropriate. I don't care. No. You don't get to fill your butt on my channel. What the heck? I'm just saying. You have to get back to the stream after. I'm just like, what are you doing? Kim.
So where do you see your channel going, Val?
Where do I see my channel going? You know, there was a time when I saw it doing an upward trajectory, and I was really happy with that. And I just found that it's the friends I make on here. If I don't see them, I really miss them. And so I thought, but with how YouTube does stuff, my channel like stagnates and goes up and down because they keep taking subscribers off of me. I don't think it's the people doing it. I think it's YouTube doing it. And so they go, well, you haven't watched these for a while. They haven't watched these, so we're going to take them away. And then it seems to be kind of, so I'm not sure anymore. I thought I knew, and now I'm not sure.
I guess at the end of the day, think of it as a TV. You watch your favorite game show or your favorite show on TV, and then after a while it sort of disappears, and you know you get used to it, and obviously ratings start dropping for TV, and then they have to get something new in quick. Because I guess it's kind of the same, really, isn't it? That's the way the world is, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, I really when I don't see the guys, when we like Kim and I, he does a show at 11 o'clock and I go on with him. And when I don't see our regulars in, I'm like, oh, I hope everyone's okay. I want to phone them, you okay? But we all have lives outside of YouTube. Well, you know, more or less. I just think that YouTube has become a super big part of my life. So it's kind of, yeah.
It's kind of adapted. It's adapted to all of us, really. We
Yeah.
sort of like, if you was to go to lunch with someone, I guarantee YouTube will come out in that splits in a couple of minutes of that conversation.
Yes. And I know that I just need to refocus. I'm going to do, I like doing a lot of different stuff. I was thinking about starting my other channel because I do a lot of keto stuff. And I was just going to have a separate channel for that. I've been missing you a lot. Rad Girl, I've been missing you too. Rad Girl is just a really great friend to me. And she is so sweet. And she has been busy. But I miss her when I don't see her. I do. So I'm just like, I hope everyone's okay. They went to Kentucky, so they had a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's your community. It's where you live now.
It's your family, isn't it? I mean,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your family. And when you don't see people, you're like, oh, I hope everybody's okay. And then I have people who don't do YouTube at all, friends of mine, and they just really don't get what it is. They go, oh, I think you're addicted to YouTube. Well, I actually have a channel. So I don't know how to look at it. It's not addiction.
I get that as well.
As much as this is what I do. This is part of what I do.
Yeah.
You know, just like when I go take care of Mary or go do another job, this is part of what I do. And so it's not in, but yeah, maybe because I love everyone on here and I like seeing them. So I don't know.
I get a lot of that as well because a lot of my friends say to me, don't you just want to do something different? And well, I've tried it all, got the t-shirt, as they say. You know, they've, you know, you've been there, done that, and you're thinking, oh, okay, so well, why do you like being on all the time? So, well, because I enjoy it. Why? And so then you find yourself being attacked by that person because he's asking the same question. So I guess you sort of like have to attack them back. Well, why do you like doing this? And why do you like doing that? Oh, calm down. Where's this coming from? And you're thinking, well, come on, mate. It's 50-50. You're telling me this stuff, so why can't I ask you? So that's the way it is, isn't it?
So tell me, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, when you're not on YouTube, what are you doing besides work?
Spending time with family, friends. I'm either fixing stuff in the house because I like fixing stuff.
Oh, nice.
And obviously, I'm always helping my mum all the time fixing things when she needs things fixed. Taking the dogs for a walk. Spending money, you know, as you normally do.
See, so it sounds like you have a lot of other things that happen. And that's kind of like me. When I'm not on YouTube and not working and not depressed, let me say it this way, then I'm out. I'm playing with my dogs. I'm doing other things. I'm calling my friends. We're doing lunch. I'm meeting with other people for lunch on different projects that I do besides YouTube. And there just seems to be, it seems like sometime I can't hardly catch my breath. There's so much stuff.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, there is.
And all the cracks of time that were empty before, YouTube's in those. So if anything, I have a full day of stuff. And sometimes I will say I just want to be a sloth and do nothing.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, that's when Kim calls me and says, what are you doing? Nothing. Because sometimes I just don't want to do anything.
That's right. I mean, we're all, I mean, we can't honestly say on here we don't do that because sometimes you just want to just be a slob and do nothing sometimes. You just want to have a you day, you know what I mean? So.
Right. And I think that that's one thing, you know, that happened. So Kim and I didn't go on Friday. We just took the night off. And I think that's crap customer just pulled in. Oh my God. Okay. I need coffee. Be right back. Okay, Roger. Yeah, I think that's it. Have your friends tried to help you with an intervention to help you stop your YouTube addiction? James?
Sorry. I didn't quite hear what you were saying there, sorry.
I was going to say, have your friends tried to do an intervention to help you?
Yeah,
Hey,
they've actually said to me, well, basically along those lines, you need to spend more time in the real world, and you know, you need to get out there. And a few friends have said to me, "Oh, you need to meet people." I said, "Well, I am, yeah, but I mean, in the real world." But I said, "Well, it is pretty much the real world, isn't it? It's not a fake world, is it?"
Right.
So,
and I think one thing they don't get is this is how things are going.
yeah.
This is how things are going. This is how communities are developing.
I mean, what's in people's pockets in their purses and whatever, not purses, their handbags. What have everyone honestly got in their pocket? It's that phone, the phone. It follows them everywhere. So you would say to them, okay, again, the same thing. You would say, if I'm not on YouTube, why are you on your phone? So basically, they're doing the same thing. So they're contradicting themselves. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Everyone's contradicting themselves.
Right. Because I think this is the new order of things. We go on. I know more people from so many more countries than I would have known otherwise. I mean, I look at we have one subscriber. You may know him. I don't know. His name Ludo Lou, and he did this beautiful cinematography video on a part of Africa, which they basically live in this terrible water place, but he did this beautiful video. I would have never known that that was even there had I not been on YouTube watching that. So I think that that's part of our universe now.
Yeah, I mean everything what's created on in anywhere, TV, on YouTube. It's obviously part of the real world. I mean the new world, or whatever, you know. So it's the way it is. Once you create, it's out there, isn't it?
So do you feel like you really get to know people on a deeper level on YouTube when you're talking to them?
I think it's 50-50. I think I get to know people off screen and on screen. It sounds weird saying that, doesn't it? On screen and off screen. But yeah, I mean, I like, it's like this. It's a balance, you know. So that's the way I like to see it. Because I'm in person, in the real world, I'm always talking as much as I'm talking now. So I don't like to think that I'm not doing as much on one side and on the other side, you know. If that makes sense.
Hi, Thrasher. Yeah, I did make you blue. You are blue now. Yeah, because I was wondering about that. I have a squirrel moment. I'm watching what Kim's doing. Hey, was blind. I'm having a squirrel moment. I can't help it. So are you married?
I was.
You are? Okay, but you're not now.
No.
Okay. Do you see that in your future? Can I ask?
It's like what every person, every woman, or every man says. At the end of the day, if it comes along, it comes along. At the end of the day, I don't want to force it along on anyone really. I mean, if I see someone obviously that I like or anyone like that, I mean, in that way, then fair go. But I'm not going to literally force it upon someone and obviously go searching for it, if you know what I mean. So.
Yeah, I think about 12, 13 years ago, maybe 14 now, I just said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not even looking. But then I met Kim. Took us 3 years, but then I met him. So that worked out. What are you saying no to? I'm gonna send you out, Kim, because you're being a brat. How do I do it? How do I get rid of you? Well done.
I can't hear Kim talk because he got no mic.
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Well, he speaks.
Yeah, but sometimes he speaks and I don't want to hear what he's saying, so I mute him.
Oh, okay. So how you doing, Kim? You all right?
How you doing?
It's like one of those 1930s movies when they do the comics, when you're doing all this and exactly. Then exactly. Was it Lauren Hardy or it was one of those, you know, there's old comic fans, isn't it? That's what it reminds me of.
Sometimes I just blink him out when I say, okay, good night, blink out. And he's like, what? And I see him going, and he's gone. Because I'm really bad. Yeah, because I think that the internet's also opened up people being able to meet each other, which normally wouldn't happen if you were just waiting. Kim, I am going to throw you out. See how mean he is, Mr. Dutchy Dutch? I don't know why I like you, Kim.
He's
Go
trying
on.
your patience. That's what he's doing. He's trying your
You
patience.
tell me, how much do you love me? Let me do something. Oh my God. I have met the best people ever on YouTube. Yeah, Michael Banny. I have two. I met some pretty crappy people too. I hate to say it.
Yeah, but you know what they say, you go through the crappy people and then to meet the nicest people out there, you know? Sometimes. That's what happens in life, really. Go through a few bad times, then you go through a few good times. Isn't that really? That's what it is.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a
Do you
roller
have
coaster.
do you have people you consider like best friends on YouTube that you converse with when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
dating and
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
things?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually added them to my actual PlayStation so I talk to them like constantly all the time.
Oh,
So, yeah.
well, see, and that's what I think is so important. I think that it's the connectedness, whichever way we connect.
Yeah,
It's okay. I know people have been talking about people being addicted to YouTube or on YouTube, but I think it's like anything.
it is. It's like a favorite food. That's addictive. Going to see your best friend. That's addictive. Uh, some people consider going to work all the time addictive. So there is different addictions. So you know what I
But I
mean?
don't see YouTube as being unhealthy. I mean, I guess it could be for some people, but I don't have a problem with it. I think I miss a lot of TV shows though. People talk to me about commercials and I have no idea what they're talking about. Did you see this commercial? No, I don't watch TV.
So see, on probably a handful of people, not at work, but just out there, and not online, not on the YouTube. That they've obviously said to me, "Oh, I suppose being the age you are," they've said to me, you know, you pretty much like going online, really. I was thinking, what's that supposed to mean? So they sort of like get all one-minded way like that, and you're thinking, what are you talking about? So then obviously they start going on about rubbish. They don't know what they're talking about. So then you're thinking, you know what, just go away.
Just go away, right? Right? Oh my God. Yeah, there have been so many things I've seen here, but the basic the basic people who come on here for me are super nice. I mean, I see a lot of great people. Every once in a while you get people who are a little twisted and basically I just kick them out. I'm just like, yeah, I don't have time for this. Now, that's partially because of my age. I'm 60, so I'm like, yeah, too old for this. Bam. You know. Go play in someone else's sandbox. Bam.
Exactly. I mean, even my mum comes in the room sometimes and she goes to me, "Oh, you're on that again," but she doesn't say moan about it. She goes to me, oh, "Okay, so you're talking to your friends again." I was like, "Okay," you know. And then she sees me talking to different people on the screen, like different ages and stuff like that. Thinking, oh, "Okay." So, I guess for some people, it's worrying is not worrying, but for your family, you know, they see it as seeing and making sure you're okay, really. You know,
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think so. So, how many hours a week do you work, Mr. Dutchy Dutch?
6 days a week.
Is
I
that
choose,
normal in England to work 6 days a week?
Damn.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
So, how
you
many
that
hours does that end up being?
sometimes 43 hours a week, 42 hours, yeah. To be honest, I am what you call an hard grapher. I like, I have no problem. I adapt quite easily. I don't see it as when some people say, "Oh my God, I can't bother working." That's not me. I just get it done and come home. I don't think about it. The more you think about it, the more you think, oh, you talk yourself out of it. So I just crack on and get on with it.
Right. I always consider YouTube because I have a show that I'm working for it and I'm working, so I count it all. But going outside the house to work, it just depends on how many hours they need me, but it can be sometimes a heck of a lot of hours. and normally between 30 and 40. And then I work on YouTube and I do my show and I look up stuff I'm doing. And then I have some other projects that are within community that I do. But it's pretty busy. It's
Yeah.
pretty busy. Yeah, none of my quads are conformal coded yet. No, they aren't, Kim.
I mean,
They're just sitting there.
I mean, the way that I see it, I got 25 years left, and then obviously I will be in my 60s and I'll be retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I suppose we have 7 more years and I'm supposed to retire, but that's not happening anytime soon. I don't see me being able to retire anytime soon. I don't think so.
There's no such thing as retirement. What I always say is to people at work, they say to me, "Oh, you got it pretty cushy, yeah." And I say to them, "Well, not really, because when I finish work, I've got jobs to do at home. There's always jobs to be done.
There's always something. There's
Yeah.
always something. And plus you have YouTube. I mean, still, it is a channel. It is something you do, and it's something that can be monetized and something that can do all kinds of things. So you do have something else you're doing. You're not just working your 42, 43 hour, oh, dinner is done, Michael. Oh, he won't be, are you telling me Radically won't be back for a while?
Enjoy your dinner."
So I was thinking, at some point I'll probably sell my house, buy a little trailer out somewhere, have it totally paid off and just retire, run around with my dogs if they stay with me that long.
Enjoy life, innit?
Yeah, I think so. And stay on YouTube, still do what I do and do some traveling and stuff like that. If I can manage it all, then I'll do that. But I don't get to retire till I'm 67. So I have 7 more years.
67.
They want to make sure I'm broken down enough when I retire so I can't go do anything.
There's a few how can I say it? Yeah, it's good. A few senior people. That's a good way of saying it. A few senior people that are 70, that are only 71, 73, and they're still working.
Oh yeah, my mother worked till she was 80. She passed away at 83, but she worked for the National Institutes of Health in DC until she was 80 years old.
Yeah.
And then she finally said, "I'm 80. I need to retire because I can't keep up with everything that's going on anymore." She started getting, it just started becoming hard for her. But Michael Betty, I need the Geek Squad. But so they do. She just wanted to work, so she did, until she didn't want to work anymore. That's how that was for her. But I'm thinking I don't mind doing YouTube until I'm 80. But I don't know who would watch me at that point. Somebody might.
You'd be surprised, because at the end of the day, because the people who enjoy watching you, and obviously certain YouTubers, they enjoy watching you. They would stay on there. That obviously, if a new person walks in, they've never seen you before, they'll be thinking, "Who the hell is this person?" And then they jump back out. It's because they're not giving you a chance. Because they're not person to person to person. They need to sort of get to know that person. Just like you would know, I would normally say, and you would normally say, "Oh, can you make me a moderator?" Well, no, because I don't know you well enough. And then they sort of that's the way it is, really, isn't it? So.
Yes. Yeah, my dad, I was telling everyone, he just turned 83 in July. And he flew, I sent him my Breeze. And he sent me a video of him flying that Breeze up in the air. He said first flight, and he flew beautifully. He used to be a navigator for the Air Force, and he used to fly the Russian line in the Cold War up and down. He navigated that. And so, I mean, he's not new to flying, and he flew in a Cessna. He had his own plane, and he flew that for a while. And so now he's flying drones, and he loves his drone. He said it's the best drone for him ever, and it's just my little unique Breeze. But he's 83. I'm flying, so never too old.
It's just a number, isn't it? That's all it is, just a number.
I think I'm beginning to think that, though, my body's not feeling like it's just a number. I'm feeling older. I am. I'm starting to feel it now. So I got to get back to the gym so I can put it off for a little while. Yeah, my dad goes downstairs every day at the house. He has his own gym, him and Peggy, and they go down. They work out for half hour, 45 minutes every day, and then they come back up and have the breakfast. And I'm just like, what the hell, Dad? Lifting weights on a bicycle. I just like, what the? But
It's cool. It's just a routine. It's just like anything else, like YouTube or anything else. It's just a routine. Like for instance, I would finish work, and then I'll get that sort of urge, like just like somebody would smoke. Really, I don't smoke obviously, but that urge where you just think, oh, I've gone there for a few minutes, and then
yeah.
you're sitting there, you're looking at it, you're thinking, oh, I can't stop myself. I need to go on there. You know, that's what it is, really.
Very G. Yeah, I think that's a little bit about what happens. I mean, my dad is truly inspires me, but not enough to get to the gym. So I'm gonna have to work on that.
That's going to be an effort, isn't it? An effort, as they say.
Oh, it is. It's like, okay, so now, do you find that as you're pulling new things into your world, it's harder to kind of space the time in when
Yeah.
you're doing everything else?
Yeah.
It's like something's got to give, and I just don't know what. Thank you, Furball. Hey, Barry G, how you doing? So we're talking tonight with Mr. Dutchy Dutch James. He is a YouTube gamer. He has over 3,000 subscribers. We've been talking to him about any changes he sees happening to him because of YouTube. And basically, he's good to go. He's not switching to Twitch. He isn't running away. But one of the important things I thought that was said, James, is they are doing the same thing with Twitch and every other platform. It's just not YouTube.
That's right. They are. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube making videos saying, oh, you know what? I don't need YouTube anyway. I'm going to run to Twitch. Well, it's not. It doesn't matter. It's all one boat. It's all one boat. So they're going to literally go after Twitch, and they're going to go after Mixer. So where are they going to run to then? You can't keep running, as they say, innit?
Yeah, soon there's no place to go. You're at the cliff. You're either going to dive off or not.
You're going to hit bricks, aren't you?
It'd be like that little coyote. Beep, beep.
Exactly. So I don't know what the mind thinking is of some people saying, "Oh, I'm going to run to Twitch." Well, they're going to get there as well. They're already there, probably. So
Yeah.
what are they going to do? So they'll have to just give it up, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. I when I hear that, people go, I'm going to stop YouTube. We've got to find a better way. And I just think this YouTube has really plowed through some new ground, and they're trying to navigate this without it killing them, financially killing them. It is a business. They want to make money. It's a business, and we're all part of that. It's those cogs in the wheel. I just don't know where you go from here if you decide this just isn't working for you because of the governmental restrictions.
But at the end of the day, I mean, people see laws as evil and whatever. They're only trying to sort of like protect all of us at the end of the day.
It's kind of how I see it. I know a lot of people don't see it that way, and I'm good with that. Not everyone has to agree with me. In my humble opinion, they're trying to protect these kids. And as long as we, keep doing what we do, I think we'll be fine. But I think a lot of channels are going to get hurt because they have really been marketing to kids. And I got to tell you, that little kid who's opening packages, look at my new toy, everybody. Okay, he didn't come up with that idea.
No, that's right.
He didn't come up with that idea. His parents came up with that idea. Now, the other side of that is I saw a channel where they cut into stuff and they look and see what's in the middle of things, and I forgot the name of it. So I think the dad and the son both thought of, wouldn't that be cool? And we'll put it on YouTube, and they did, because it was just a cool thing. It's not about selling stuff. But that little kid going, oh, look what I got. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not the kid thinking that. I wish I could open toys on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think so.
They need to sort of like tone it
Why
down a
not?
little bit, and it really tone it down a little bit, I suppose, in some way, and think
Yeah.
of
So guys, really quick, on Tuesday, I will be interviewing Joe Mack. We're going to be talking drones. We're going to be talking wide drones. Maybe Joe Mack does gaming. We'll talk a little bit about that, about his YouTube, what he sees, what's going on. So guys, make sure you join me on Tuesday for that interview. And sorry about this interview, James. You're kind of been all over the place.
that's all right.
But that's what you get for saying something interesting when you're on Rogers. And I have to bring you on here so I can hear everything you have to say, because I really do. I really do like it. Does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask Mr. Dutchy Dutch? And guys, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, can you put something in the chat? Guys,
Yeah,
go
no problem.
check out his channel. Very good. Rojo, you are very sweet to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't always get to see Rojo because he's so busy. But I just adore Rojo. Oh yeah,
There you
no.
go.
Okay. What is you GT? Oh, what is your GT on PS4?
Where's my PSN? Well, basically, I'm if you're asking for GT, I'm rank 1037. I've got billions in my account. I'm basically a millionaire. I've got everything on GTA, every single property there is to have, every single car there is to have.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't give my PSN out, to be honest with you. So if that's what you're asking, but yeah, I enjoy playing it.
See, Rojo, I think is a gamer, right, Rojo? You do games? Oh my gosh, so many people. I didn't realize so many people were gamers. Yeah, because I'm just so not a gamer. Yeah, he is.
You'd be surprised because I came across once upon a time on YouTube. I came across I think it was an 80-year-old on PlayStation 4.
Whoa.
And she was good.
Oh my gosh.
She literally she had everything. She was showing a sort of like a video of all her setup, and I was thinking, wow. She goes, I got nothing else to spend my money on, so I just spend it on that. I was thinking, okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, that's what I like seeing, because a lot of us are getting older, and I think we're a bigger group of people, right? We're a bigger group than the millennials. So I think as we get that, there's going to be a shift up into ages that are on YouTube. I'm hoping, because I like to think there's going to be a place for my age group. I will die with a controller in my hand, be it a drone controller or a game controller. That is Rojo.
I guess
Freestyle.
at the end of the day, Val, I mean, you're walking down the road, or Kim's walking down the road, or even Roger, or even I'm walking down the road. People assume that you don't know certain things about certain things, like gaming. So they sort of like put you in that category. They don't bloody know nothing. So, and that's the way it is, isn't it? Really, isn't it? And you do.
It is. It is. I know. I know they're always surprised at what I know, and the kids are, because I'm just like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But yeah, because we do learn as we go. We don't just forget everything because we're getting older. So I tell my kids, I don't know how I got this age without you guys raising me.
We're always consuming information every second and every day. You know.
Hey, Ron. And this is what I'm hearing now. What I hear them saying is that if we stop consuming information and learning, then we start losing it. Right? As we get
Pretty
older,
much.
our brain slows down and
Yeah.
our cognitive ability. So we want to do this. We want to keep learning, keep discovering. We need to.
That's the way of life. I always say. I mean, if you stop losing touch of things, then obviously you're gonna get out of date with things, aren't you? Really.
And I think it's so hard, right? Isn't it? Isn't it?
It is.
I mean, if you were, I know people just do on their phones, computers, oh, let me go there. As we get older, we have to try to keep up. But I wasn't born with all this technology on board.
Well,
You know, we had rotary dial.
but that's why you start. That's what I had in my back in the 80s. Obviously, when they're still in the cupboard, catching dust on it, dusty all over the old dial telephones.
Right?
And obviously, when I was at school, there wasn't any phones. The phones only started coming out in the 90s, I think, didn't they? That's when they really started coming out popular.
Yeah, they had some big shoe phones. I mean, some really huge ones. I love watching the movies when they pull out these big bricks. Hello.
Yeah, that's a doorstopper, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Miami Vice when you see the big phones coming out.
It took it. I think it was in the 90s when I got my first cell. It wasn't in the 80s. It's in the 90s.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. And then it was and I didn't always take it with me because it wasn't, but I had kids I was raising. So I wanted them to be able to connect with me, but they didn't have phones until much later. So, they were telling me how much I'm needing them. I'm going like, no, you don't need them. But now.
I always found, Val, in the 90s, when the phones first came out, as you will put it, people was using their credit much more quicker on their phones, and yet the phone bills were even higher. But nowadays, now that the phones have changed, people are on their they're on their apps, and people don't spend so much on their phone now. They sort of like they're balanced. They found that balance somewhere.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And now we have all kinds of manners of getting a hold of things. Like I have the iPhone, the iWatch, the iPad. I mean, my God, how much do I need? But I love it all. I love all technology. I want it all.
Oh,
I don't know how to use it all, but I want it all.
That's true.
And my grandson, you have an iWatch? When I first got my first one, which was the very first iWatch, I'm like, yes. He goes, why would you need it? And I'm like, and he was young, and now he's like, yeah, my grandma has all that. Yeah, because I love it. I love hitting this thing and watching my heartbeat. Are it telling me if I'm having a fibrillation or not? I've never had one, but I'm waiting. AFib or something. I'm just like, is it now?
Those watches, what you got on, are so much money. I mean, I couldn't believe how much money there was. I looked online to buy one because most of my friends have got them. I could buy one, but I don't see it as I wouldn't part the amount of money what it is. I mean, in the UK, I mean, they're about £500.
Oh, that's what I paid for mine. I pay for mine every month with my phone bill because mine has cellular.
Oh yeah, you can
whatever
do
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
So if I forget my phone at home, I can hit this and say, hey, call, David, my son, or call this one or call that one, and it makes the call for me. And I just talk to them on my watch. I never do it for a long conversation because it's really, the technology isn't there yet for that. But
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so did you remember this and this? Okay, we're going to meet what time? Where are we going to meet? And I can do that all on my phone. So if I forget my phone, I don't have a problem being able to continue. And it tells me if my heart's stopping or something.
This little thing reminds me every morning. You know what that is, don't you?
Yes. Hi, Alexa.
Literally, I literally unplugged it because I didn't want it doing copyright on your stream. But yeah, I mean, that's what wakes me up in the morning.
So I have like Audible books, and I listen to books when I fall asleep. It helps keep my mind on something, so it's not just raging around. And I tell Alexa, I just say play Audible, and she'll play it for me, my book, and I'll say okay for 1 hour. And so she just plays my book for 1 hour and then goes off, because by then I'm out. Oh, I like, yeah, because you need your watch to tell you your heart stopped. I know, because if it does, I'm going to be the first to know. I know my watch tells me, am I walking enough? Am I doing this enough? Do I need to stop? Is my pulse rate too high? It'll say, hey, listen, we thought you just need to be aware of this. Oh, you did, Jeffrey? Stop. Tell her hi back.
My phone tells me that because I got an Apple cam, because I got an Android, and this Apple came with the phone. It also tells me the same thing, how many steps I've done, everything.
Oh, see, I love it telling me stuff, but I do. Someone told me when they got their watch, they just ended up in a drawer, and I thought, no, mine doesn't. Mine goes straight on my wrist. I hate it when I forget to wear my watch. I hate it. I want it on because it does so much stuff. Or if I go to Starbucks, I hit this, and they just go ding, and I get my coffee. See,
It's scary though, isn't it?
I love it all.
Because over in the UK, I don't know if you can do it in the USA. With those watches, you can use your Oyster on it and go on the bus and touch your watch and get on the bus.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if I can do that here, but I know it really does a lot of stuff. So for me, it's convenient. It'll keep my reminders and all of that. But I like the way Alexa does reminders more so than my watch, because she'll come up and go, hey, did you do this? Did you do that? Here's your reminder, and she'll tell me.
Is
And
it
so,
protected though? Because on my mobile phone, I've got what you call a firewall. They advise you to put a firewall on your phone. See,
really?
I've got Norton on my phone. So basically, if someone tries to hack it, they can't. So on those watches on your wrist, do they have a protection on it?
I don't think so. I'm waiting for one day someone says you did the wrong thing and my hand just explodes. Oops.
That's the thing. Technology. When you get those kind of devices, you have to make sure that they're protected because it's got all your information in there.
Yeah, I will say that the iPhones have a heck of a lot of my information, but the ease of use has been so great. And I know that the Apples our iMacs and all that kind of stuff aren't as easily hackable as the other stuff is. Now, I'm sure that will change at some point. But the only thing I am doing is once I get it, I don't always go to the newest thing. So I still have the 6S for my phone.
Yeah.
Because until this thing dies, I'm not getting another. It's got to die crawling with just one hand pulling itself across the carpet before I'm buying another one.
I got the Samsung Note 8. Have you ever heard that Samsung Note 8? That's the one
Yeah.
I got. And like you, it's still going strong. I've had it for almost 3 years now. And it's still going strong.
That's mine. I don't even have a case on mine anymore. I have that weird glass stuff that it'll crack, but my screen doesn't crack. That's the best invention ever. So I paid for it for a lifetime. I think I paid $40, and they change this thing every 6 months because I'm always benching. But like I said, until it dies, I'm keeping this sucker.
Yeah.
It's like I feel about everything. I think if it works and it does a good job and it does recordings well, it does all of that well. My eyes aren't good enough to know, is this camera less than the iPhone 11 camera? I can't tell the difference. So I assume no one else probably can. So yeah.
I have the case also.
Yeah, she does. So it's always probably better at it, but I don't. And with my my iPad, same thing. It's probably about 3 years old, and I just like what it does. But it was the Pro, the bigger one, so it cost me enough money. I don't want to get another one. Oh, I got my wife the iPhone X, and she liked her 6 better because she likes the button. Yeah, they don't have the home button. What's that about? I gotta have the button. Yeah, and then they don't have the socket to put your headphones in, so you can't charge and have your headphones unless you buy the wireless ones. I'm like, what? No, no, I'm keeping my phone.
It's like on my phone. I've actually got my, as you can see there. Oh, where was the camera there?
Yeah, there we go.
I've got my channel on there.
Oh, nice.
So basically, it's a screensaver. So basically, what I do is there's a button you can push in the middle of your phone. You screenshot your phone. I've sent it to my computer, and I Photoshop it and do it that way. And actually know the sizes and everything.
My phone is constantly trying to give me notifications. Oh my God. I wish it would stop. Oh, I have the iPhone 8 Plus. Yeah, I was blind.
I can't
I
get
think
on my phone.
I would like the iPhone 11. I would like it. I'm just putting it out there. I would like it.
Hint, hint, everyone.
On my iPhone 10, you can do the pickle, Val. You can do the pickle on your iPhone 10? Yeah, I'm afraid to do the pickle because I'm afraid they're going to tell me I'm a kid's channel now. I love the pickle. It's my alter ego. I can say anything when I'm the pickle, but I can't do it like this. Well, James, I'm so happy you came on with me. Thank you so much. And thank you for being okay with this kind of disjointed interview tonight.
That's all right. I was just going to say I'm sort of like going to get off now because obviously it's like getting off at 2 o'clock in the morning now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, James. I so appreciate it. Guys, please check out his channel. He has a great channel. You can't go wrong with his channel.
I just
James.
put hey in the chat.
Make sure you go check him out for sure.
Thanks for having me, Val and Kim. You have a nice evening. Everyone have a nice evening. And
You too, James.
take it easy, guys.
Thanks. Get a good night's sleep. Bye.
Thanks for coming in.
That was
He's
so
cool.
fun of him. Wasn't it fun of him to come
Yeah,
in?
he's cool, man. He's cool.
Yeah, we kind of got a weird start, a little bit, only because he wasn't going to be able to come in, and so we started in a different direction. Then we came back, but I just find him fascinating.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in here, guys and gals, that are really nice.
Yeah. So now I can what? Get freestyle? No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
So Tuesday we're gonna have Joe Mack. He's gonna be on, and then I need to talk with Jeff Freestyle because I would like to see about getting Jeff Freestyle on an interview. Hey Jeff, would you fill up to an interview?
Sure he would. With me.
If you're free next Sunday. Okay, so
Awesome.
Tuesday, Joe Mack. Sunday, Jeff Freestyle.
Cool.
It'll be a little more on point. I just love the fact that Geek Savannah and Mr Dutchy Dutch let us go everywhere. But normally it's a little more of a straight line. So I can't wait to have you guys on.
Great.
And again, guys, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, thank you so much. It's 7 Eastern, Jeff Freestyle. So for you, you're in the Pacific Coast. Is that correct? So it would be like 4 for you. And it's 5 for me, and it's 7 for Kim. So 7 Eastern. And so we're going to talk about anything. And so I do have your email, I believe. So we'll talk about sending links and all that so you'll know. So, oh my God, I had such a blast tonight. And guys, 30 likes. Is that where I'm at? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it.
Cool.
I'm just more than happy. That was so very cool of you guys all to come in. I'm gonna go to my live chat button. So, oh my
Thanks
God,
everyone for
see,
leaving the light for Val.
yeah, thank you, was blind. I'm trying to clear up all this mis stuff. Oh, Rojo, thank you. All this miscommunication about these new rules and what it's going to do with to us, and I'm just trying to get my head around it. So maybe I can bring Pickles back at some time, maybe just late night. I miss Pickles. I love Pickles. I can't help it. I don't know why I love doing Pickles. It's just so fun.
Yay.
So guys, I'm also going to do a keto video. I'm going to get out. I just made like sugar-free, grain-free Toll House cookies, and they turned out pretty damn good. So I think I'm going to do one, put that up. And I also did a beautiful, beautiful uh, soup, but I won't put that up till next time. I'm going to go ahead and make it. You love pickles too, Barry GC? Pickles is so cute. Thank you, Roger. I so appreciate it. Guys, we're going to see you. Oh, so let me talk about schedules real quick before we all go, okay? So tomorrow at 9 a.m., we have Roger, and that's Canadian Drone Hub. You got to get up and have your morning coffee with Roger because it's just the best way to start your day. Also, then I think is it 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, Roger, for you? I think it's 7 or 8 o'clock. He's going to come on live again. And I'm telling you, a good Monday night show. But also, guys, it's 8 p.m. Let me put a little plug for Nomad Unbroken. Hey, Centroid. Oh, I love you so much. I missed you. So, Nomad Unbroken. God, I don't know what it is about his show that I just love his show. But he is on. Let me talk to Was Blind. Was Blind, it's 6 Eastern, isn't it, for an hour? I think I got that right. 6 Eastern. Check his channel out. I just really like him. He's always so positive. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern. I dropped in for just a little bit of time before I went on to those guys because I just wanted to catch him and see how he was doing. I just love that guy. So Metro Drums, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. It's going great, Metro. Thank you. But I got to tell you, guys, make sure you hit that lineup tomorrow. It's a beautiful lineup. And then, of course, it'll be Furball at 11 o'clock. I know. That emoji has my body. It's all in the tummy. In fact, when I go to the gym, I look like that. Oh, is Furball still coughing? Furball, are you still coughing?
No, it's Mark that's sick.
Mark, are you sick again?
Yeah.
What's happening with you, honey?
Well, the kids are like a petri dish.
Okay, so let me tell you what you do, Mark. You take a whole chicken and you put it in your crock pot and you put onions and carrots. Don't put any juice. You don't need it. Onions, carrots, celery. You close it. You cook it for 8 hours, and it will make a beautiful broth all in of itself. You drink that, it will help you. I promise it will help you. Or you do your pressure cooker like I do. Done in an hour, and you're eating. But do that because it will help you. I promise. If I was there, I'd make it for you. Hey, Phantom Flight 101. I should have bought Pickle in anyway to chase you around, huh? Are you leaving? Yeah, it's time we're getting off. But gosh, guys, thank you so much for coming in, being part of my world. I so appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the like. That was wonderful. Oh, you have a cough too, Was Blind? chicken soup. I'm telling you, there's something magical about it. Just make it yourself. It's so easy. Thank you, Joe Mack. Don't forget, Tuesday, 7 Eastern, me and Joe Mack. We're going to be talking it up for sure. Okay, guys, I love you all. Love you was in and out. Hey, Phantom, anytime I get with you is good time. Let's see you guys. Yeah, you too. And we will chat soon. Don't you forget, you know I love you. Bye, guys.